everybody, welcome back. It is a new vlog. Yeah, it's a new vlog, and it is the following day from the last vlog that you watched. And I did say that I was going to get book mail, and that is why I'm here. Yeah. We do. We've got book mail from, of course, the lovely folks at Jonathan Ball Publishers, and there's 2 books in here. So let's see. I think this is a great way to start off my morning. You know what I mean? Receiving some of my most favorite things in the world. And I think I do need to just put books away in on the shelves, because I've got a lot of books just lying everywhere, and I think that's what I'm going to do today. But I also kind of want to take today to relax, because I spent most of the day yesterday editing content and all of that, and I just feel like I want to chill today. That's what December is all about, you know what I'm saying? So in the meantime, let me cut these up. So there's 2 of these paper bags, and we're just gonna go ahead and open them. I'm not sure what is coming, because when we received the email of books to choose from, I chose quite a few, so I'm not sure what's in here. But I'm excited. Okay. Ooh. First and foremost, this cover, okay? And it's a thriller. So this is by Susan Lewis. Nothing to see here. 3 murders, I did select this. 3 murders, a missing girl, a suspect who walks free. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that cover. Ooh, that's glorious. Oh, and you know what the funny thing is? I haven't read a thriller or a horror in a really long time. And I know it's the festive season, and you must read things that are bright and light and flirty and fun. But what about me is bright, light, and flirty and fun? I mean, I wear black every day. I've got a very dark sense of humor. I'm just like, girl. Okay, let's check what's in the second one. I really feel like maybe the next book that I pick up, I thought it was going to be Vagabonds, and then I started reading it, and then I got like 15 pages in. It is interesting, but it just doesn't feel like what I want to read right now. Like, I'm such a mood reader that I just feel like it's not feeling like what I want to read right now. So I'm going to put it away. I'm not going to... I got Mpumi Ledwaba's How Did We Get Here? A Girl's Guide to Finding Herself. Okay, girl. I did actually see that. Oh, there's even a door stopper knob. Do not disturb. Currently reading. Do not disturb. Currently reading. Okay. I actually did see that she has released a book. So yeah, I'll definitely put it in the non-fiction space of my shelves, and then I will grab it when I feel like I'm a little bit lost and I'm trying to find myself, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, thank you so much to Jonathan Ball. Oh, this is lovely, because then you can also write in it, so it's very similar to the journals by Rupi Kaur and some works by Dr. Julie Smith. Like, you can actually write in them, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Cool. But I did say that I'm trying to read more non-fiction, so we gonna pick up Mpumi. Oh my gosh, it's actually even thingied. Thanks, Mpumi. That's very sweet. It's actually written. She wrote my name. I'm not even lying to you. Katleho. There she said. Katleho, I hope you enjoy reading my book. That's so sweet. Ah, that's really sweet. I did not expect that. That's very sweet. I'm going to read it, girl. Oh, so thank you so much to Jonathan Ball Publishers for sending me these 2 copies. As always, I'm always very excited and thankful when I get books in, and today is no different. Right now, it is going on midday. And the last time I ate was yesterday at 5:30 in the afternoon. So I am kind of famished right now. So I think I'm just going to make myself some eggs. I wanted to do the banana, what is it? Oatmeal banana pancakes, oat banana pancakes. But the banana is not as soft yet. I need it to be like proper ripe, so that, you know, with the black spots and everything, because that's when it's nicest, it's sweetest. So today I'm just going to make a very uneventful breakfast. I'm going to make some eggs with some tomato, maybe a little Vienna there on the side, avo, with a seeded bun roll thing, with a cup of coffee. And that's all I'm having. Nothing interesting, very much uneventful. Yesterday's breakfast was actually really nice. It's just that I didn't film it, but I had like avo on toast with tomato, and then the one had chili flakes in it, and then the other one didn't. And it was just glorious. And I had that with a cup of coffee, and it was just delicious. So anyway, I'm going to put these here because I actually want to take all of these books all the way down over there to my shelves, and then put these books away, and then pick a book that I feel like I will enjoy to read. Because right now, nothing, absolutely nothing is appealing to me. And that's worrisome. And I feel like the books that normally appeal to me is like Frederick Bachman. He normally appeals to me. And I know I do. I've got Bear Town and The Winners. And let me make breakfast. We'll talk about it after I'm done. Okay? Okay. Okay. Whoa. You know what I think I might want to read? I think I might want to pick this up. I started reading it and then I stopped, and I feel like the only right way to read it again is to start from the beginning. This is an option. Definitely an option. Let's read from bottom to list. You know? I still can. Another one that I do want to read is also by Bachman, and it's called Beartown. So I might also pick that up. I just want to put them on the side, and then we'll talk about them a little later. I also do want to pick something from here, just something that's cute and light and potentially maybe even just funny and interesting. I wouldn't want to pick something like this right now because I feel like this book is very heavy, even though I hear that it's fantastic, but I also hear that it's very heavy. So no, I wouldn't want to pick up a book that's heavy now. And Shaggy Bane can sit right here. There we go. Perfect. Looks a little bit better. Still packed to the brim, but it looks a little bit better. Okay. On this day, all I did was park my booty on that couch. I did not move all day. And I think that's the thing about December. The whole point of it is if you're not traveling, we eat, we rest, we spend time with family, or we are just chilling out. You know what I'm saying? And some of us are constantly answering emails and kind regarding even during December. But on this day, I was just like, I couldn't be bothered. And I was watching one of my favorite new content creators. Well, new to me. Her name is Cecilia Blomdahl, and she is based in Svalbard in Norway. And her content is insane. She's got drones. She's in the northernmost part town of the world, and it's just awesome. I was watching her all day. Well, this day was like a maintenance day. Earlier on, I had done my brows and I'd gotten to get them threaded, and now I was at the nail place, but I was actually having a look at my skin. The comments I had gotten on that day alone on my skin were just insane. I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know what I'm eating, I don't know what I'm doing, but my skin is looking real good these days, and I haven't really changed anything. But yeah, I was fascinated by how good it looked. And then we got a big one, which we're gonna just kind of put in the middle. Done. And I'm just gonna have another one of those on top. Standard maple syrup. I was gonna do it with fruits, but to be honest, I couldn't be bothered. I have to take them out, wash them, do this. Nah, just do it the way, man. Got it. Not human. Cinnamon. 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 We've got cinnamon. And some cinnamon. Whoops. Whoops. Cinnamon banana. Pancakes. Do you love it? Do you love it? Do you love it? I think it's pretty cute. Should we add a banana on top? Just, I guess, for aesthetics. Just a few, guys, eh? The whole pancake is made of banana. Now you want more banana. It's okay like that. Yeah, it's okay. Smidgen, there. Banana oat pancakes. We love it. Let's take a picture. Raining! Oh my God, it's raining! Love that. Hello, hi. Just gonna make myself a quick smoothie and we're gonna sit down and have a chat, shall we? Oh, it's raining outside, can you hear that? We're in that week. It's a couple of days after Christmas. And we are in that week where, you know, at that quiet week where you kind of just don't know what to do and people are just watching reruns and watching TV and eating good. And people like myself are reading and we're resetting and we're planning for the year. And something in my spirit feels really full today. Let me make my green smoothie and we're gonna have a chat. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So, the green smoothie didn't work out because I opened my fridge and I realized that my spinach had gone off. And in actual fact, I did smell something in my fridge last night and I was like, what the hell is that smell? And turns out it was the spinach. Yeah, it was the spinach. So, I have lettuce. I'll have my greens for dinner tonight. I'm thinking of making like a spaghetti bolognese. Really, really itching for that. So that's when I will have my greens on the side. But I do want to talk to you guys for a little bit. So shall we maybe sit down? Should we sit down or not? Yeah, okay. Because, I mean, for the first time, you can't see my face. Okay, never mind. Hello, everybody. It is a couple of days after Christmas. It's that week where you just kind of don't know. You know, people are just kind of doing a little bit of everything, a little bit of nothing, but mostly nothing, I think. And I'm having that kind of week where I'm chilling. You know, I'm watching all the movies that I want to watch. I'm watching reruns. I am eating good food. This is the one time, December is the one time where I break my fast fairly early after I finish my work here and I'm home every day. So I break my fast quite early, so I'll eat earlier on in the day. Typically I eat after 2. Normally I eat after 2. And that's just kind of what's happened with my body ever since I started intermittent fasting all those years ago, and I don't even call it intermittent fasting anymore. This is just how I roll now. You know what I'm saying? So, but in December, I break my fast quite early on in the day, so I'll eat at around 12. Still much later on in the day, I get it, but for me, that's as early as I'll go. So I'll eat around 12, and I eat whatever I want to eat. You know what I'm saying? December is that time. I'm at the point in my life where I know what's good food, what's healthy for me, what's yada 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 for me. I know all of that. But in December is the one time where if I feel like I want pasta, spaghetti bolognese, I will make it. I don't make it as often. I don't eat pasta as often as you would think. I really don't. I like rice. I'm a rice hun for some odd reason. And I love pasta when I'm out. But I don't cook it much in the house anymore. I used to, but I don't anymore. Anyway, so for a lot of us, it's that time where we are resting, watching reruns, eating whatever we want to eat, because we are going to start again in January, because we've got our resolutions and we are resetting and all of that. So I reset in this week, right? In this week that I'm home, I reset because I am planning my January. I'm planning my short-term, mid-term, long-term goals. I'm planning my life goals. If you are someone who is a client of mine and you are watching, you know exactly what I'm talking about when I say life goals, and all of that. It's things that it's coaching jargon and SMART goals. So basically SMART goals are, I'm planning my sustainable, my measurable, my attainable, my relatable, and my timely goals in this point of the year, like towards the end of December. And that's what I do. So I sit with my notepad right next to my couch. So while I'm watching TV, if something pops into my head, I'm writing it down. If I remember that this is something that I want to achieve in the next couple of months, I'm writing it down. If I remember that, so I'm just constantly writing it down. And so that's what I'm doing. But I woke up today feeling such a sense of gratitude and peace for just where I'm at right now. I don't even know how to explain it, but it's just such a fulfilling feeling where I feel like I've had the hardest year. I've had to learn some really difficult lessons and all of that. But now I'm filled with a lot of gratitude and peace and hope for 2025. And something happened while I was in bed this morning. Because guys, I'm still kind regarding. There's something about running your own business that you're gonna have to kind regards even when you don't wanna kind regards. Here I chat. So basically I still get emails about inquiries about the coaching and all of that. So I have to respond to that. I have people booking sessions for January. So I'm looking at a work calendar for January and all of that. So I can't be completely off grid in terms of work. I really just can't. I have to do work on the side. And something about the tenacity of pushing work through my coaching this year, especially social media. I woke up this morning, I answered a couple of emails while I was in bed, and then I went into my TikTok page. But my coaching TikTok page, not my main page. My coaching TikTok page, one, has more followers than I do on YouTube or on my katlehomallela TikTok page. My coaching one has more followers, and the numbers are actually insane. And it just made me realize that there are so many people who want to work on themselves. There are people who are going through really difficult things. There are people that are fighting silent battles. That there are people who really want to be better versions of themselves. That we share so many things in common with so many people. That they want to work on themselves. See, that's another email. that they want to work on themselves and all of that, because of how high the numbers are on my Life by Design TikTok page, I realized that there is an intense want from so many people all over the world to just want to be better, and they want to feel like there's someone out there who can relate to what they're feeling or what they're experiencing. That the numbers, I'll actually put them up here so you can see that the numbers are doing so well, and it makes me so hopeful, and it encourages me even more with what I am doing, because I feel like I'm purposefully called to serve. I genuinely feel like I'm purposefully called to serve. And there are certain things certain careers that if you're called to do them, they are harder to pick up off the ground. But when I see numbers like this, it encourages me so much. It encourages me to keep going. And that made me feel so good when I woke up this morning. And that also encouraged me to make me believe that 2025 is going to be good. Something about 2025 feels better, feels right, like I'm ready to move into 2025. Hello, hi. Sorry, I my phone was on silent. I think I said, I thought you were out or something. And you were like, no, I've been home all day. I'm like, okay, my bad, girl. We're going to add you next time, girl. So the weather is actually really nice today. It's rainy and it's a little bit on the colder side, so it's also nice to just sit here sometimes when I'm reading, because the view behind you is beautiful. It's like the view of the whole area where I live, and it's unobstructed by the other buildings that are next to me, like my neighbors. So it's directly in between the one house and the next house, and it's just stunning. So I love sitting here and reading. I like taking naps on this little tiny couch. You don't get to see this spot much, but I really love to sit here. But also when I'm writing. So sorry, earlier on my sister called and we spoke for about an hour. And as soon as I tried to speak again, I realized that my camera battery had died. And I was just like, okay, it's fine. Then I made some food, and then I sat here for a while before I switched the camera on. So in that time, this is the book that I set. I've got 3 of these in different colors that I set my yearly goals, thoughts, intentions, things, quotes to live by, or things that I want to do for myself, or all of that. It's not like a journal where I'm just writing thoughts and feelings. This is more my reminder book that says, this is what you want to do, this the quotes that stand out for me, and it's just practicing a really good, intentional style of living, which is something that I want to do. Well, I have been doing it for a rather long time, but I want to also incorporate Stoicism into my way of life. And if you are not familiar with what Stoicism is, I will give you a standard textbook definition of it. But that is the kind of life that I want to live, and I want to practice Stoicism and I feel like my personality would go really, really well with Stoicism. The founder of Stoicism, Zeno of Citium, says, "The purpose of life is happiness, which is achieved by virtue, living according to the dictates of reason, ethical and philosophical training, self-regulation, careful judgments, and inner calm." Stoics teach that virtue is the only good for human beings, and that external things such as health, wealth, and pleasure are not good or bad in themselves, but have value as material virtue to act upon. Okay, Stoicism teaches the development of self-control and fortitude as a means of overcoming destructive emotions. The philosophy holds that becoming a clear and unbiased thinker allows one to understand. Why do I keep losing this page? To understand the rules of the natural order, since they believed that everything was ruled in nature. I find a lot of value in who I am, how I respond to myself and to the world, and there's a lot of value that I derive in, my behavior towards myself, but towards other people. And I feel like Stoicism is one of the best philosophical movements to come out of ancient Greece and Rome that would align with the kind of life that I want, that I live. So I was writing a little bit about that in here, but I sat here for a while, and I've been writing in this 2025 one for a little bit now, and I pulled out my 2024 goals, my SMART goals, the financial goals, the philosophical goals, the financial goals, the professional goals, the intellectual, emotional, and mental goals from last year. And I had written it on the 7th of January, and I'm already writing my SMART goals for 2025 on the 28th of December. So I think it's really important to try and practice a life of intention and live a life that you are manifesting certain things to come into your life, to come into your space. If you're manifesting overall healthy mental health and well-being, great. I think you should write more about that and manifest it to yourself. Write how overall mental health and mental well-being looks to you. What would that entail? You know what I'm saying? Good mental health and well-being. If you are looking for money, one of the biggest things is you want to be more financially secure in the next year, or you want to make more money so that you can save more money, or whatever it may be. What will that look like to you? So for me, I've been setting a whole lot of intentions for myself. 2024 did not go as well as I had thought it would when I wrote those things down on the 7th of January last year. It really didn't go as well, and I didn't get to manage to do all of the things that I wanted to do for myself. But there were some great moments of 2024, and that's another thing that I was writing in here, the 2024 reflections of some of the great moments and the great things that did happen to me this year. And I think it's really important to write things down, speak them into existence. Don't just think them, right? And I think this is the perfect time of the year to actually do that. I will try and get out this video as quick as I can. It's the 28th today. Hopefully before the 30th, this video will be up. And if it is, y'all owe me a thank you. because last thing I wanted to do was edit, to be honest. But I think this is a really important part of this video. So yeah, man. So for me, I think it's important to manifest. I think it's important to believe in that your thoughts and the things that you speak into existence will actually come into existence and fruition. And I think it's important to think about things like that and manifest things, you know. Yeah, so I think pretty much maybe that's where I'm going to wrap this video up. I don't think this vlog is going to be that long, but I did want to share this little end bit of the vlog of the reflections and looking back and setting goals and intentions for the new year. I'm not a big resolutions person, like New Year's resolutions. The word itself, I'm not really a big fan of it. I think it's quite a controversial concept in and of itself anyway. But I am a huge fan of setting intentions. I intentionally live my life. I live a very full life of intention. So I'm very aware of what I do, the things that I say, blah blah blah. Sometimes certain things are out of my control, sure, but what I can control, I make sure, you know. And yeah, I think that's where I'm gonna wrap it up. After you watch this video, write some things down. Set your intentions for 2025, speak it into existence, think about it, write it down. So I'm gonna go. I hope you write down your intentions. I wish you the absolute best in the new year that is coming up. Manifest, speak things into existence. I wish all the great things for you. Financial health and wealth. Okay, listen, I wish you a good mind and spirit in 2025. I wish love for you. I wish happiness for you. I wish all the things that you want for your life and for your dreams to come to fruition in 2025. And if they don't, let them actually get started. Let us start the path into fulfilling our craziest dreams and also just becoming really better versions of ourselves. That's what I wish for you. I hope you guys have a great day, evening. Thank you so much for being here. This is probably going to be the last vlog of 2025. So I just wanted to chat with you guys a little bit and of 2024. What do you even mean, girl? I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for choosing me over and over again. As always, thank you for supporting me and my channel this year. To all of you watching, to all of you that constantly comment, I know you guys by name now. That's why sometimes I like to mention your names in some of my funny sit down videos, because that's just my ode to you, to say that I know who some of you are here. So I really wanted to thank you and tell you that I appreciate you a lot, okay? But I'm gonna go rest for a little bit because I have to edit this, but rest for a little bit. Maybe I'll edit in the evening. I like to edit when it's nice and quiet outside. So I'll talk to you guys very, very soon. Until the next one. You know, something I've really struggled to do this December is read. I just wanted to end this video off asking you, how has your reading been in December? I've really struggled to read. I haven't had the willingness to pick up a book and actually read. And that is the craziest thing for me. All the books that I have picked up, I just get bored of thinking about reading this book now. I just feel like the time isn't right. I don't know. I just wanted to say that while I look at my books, because I really do want to read. I'm just struggling. I'm really, really struggling right now. So anyway, what books have you picked up recently? What are you reading? Let me know. wrap it up here. Thank you so much for watching the vlogs. I appreciate you guys tremendously. I am now officially really going. I'll talk to you in the next videos. Until then, I'll see you soon. Sayonara. Sayonara.